Gift. Thank you very much for this project. I like it. I enjoy it. I really enjoy viewing them, and it's one of the things that I like putting in my archives for for flexing purpose. So I will tell them that my students are not that small. I think you okay. Yeah, I think you also forgot your dashboard. I think you forgot your dashboard. So when should I be expecting that? Hello, Gift. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, sir. I just joined back.
Okay, I'm expecting your dashboard. When will I get your dashboard?
It is part of the Excel file, sir. I think it's in
Oh,
one
it
of
is
the
part
work.
of the Excel file. Oh, let me see. Let me see. It should be an exceptional one. Let me see. Okay. God's time. Good morning. Are you in class? Can you hear me?
This is Victor, not mine, sir.
I can you see my screen? Okay, no. This is Victor. Sorry. Oh yeah, this is Gift. Oh, sorry. Dashboard. Yeah. Let's see your dashboard. Okay. It doesn't get better than this. Yeah, a very good. And after we are going to be starting our Power BI this coming week, and after you guys are done with your Power BI, you replicate this same project that you did on Excel. You are going to replicate it on Power BI, and then you will see the difference between having a very good interface. If you are working with a very good tool that has a very good interface, Power BI can offer you that option. Right? Power BI can offer you that option of a very, very good visualization interface. Now, as an analyst, yeah, okay, let me cite an example. I don't know if I should say this out loud. I did an analysis this past week, and normally the company, what they have been used to is what do we call it now? Google Looker. Is it Looker? I think Looker or Excel. So I have to produce the visualization using Power BI, Microsoft Power BI. Yes, Gift. This is your dashboard, right? Bro,
Yes, sir.
you very well done. Very well done. You are missing slicers.
Yes, I also had challenges with that. Like, I didn't know what to select specifically, so I just started to opt out. Hoping that I'll ask you during this meeting.
Okay. Now about slicers. Slicers, I said that not every chart is going to make it to your dashboard, right? Dashboard is the compilation of some of the most important information on the report. Now, you see those charts, those information that did not make it to your dashboard. Yeah, that is where your filters, your slicers, that is where they come in. So that you can just filter some of those information, the whole information you have on your dashboard. You can filter it using using the slicers. You can filter it using the slicers. By the time you get to Power BI, you are going to understand this better, and then you are going to have a much more wide options to work with when it comes to dashboard and selecting slicers for it. So it doesn't matter whatever information you have on your screen. Since you know that you have compiled the most important informations, just find the ones that feels like they're not important. Let's say, for instance, if you have something like year in your data, if you have something like even you can use customer segment, you can prepare it as a slicer. Just have it there to show that in case you guys want to visualize your data on the go, And this is in the case of, let's say if you have something like Power BI. Yeah, it's Power BI that has a Power BI mobile. And your client wants to they want to visualize their information on the go. They can make use of those slicers that, okay, yeah, if I want to, for today, we want to view our sales performance, we want to view our profit performance, revenue performance, our quantity, our order performance. So they can just use the slicers to sort that out. So it doesn't have to be a very big decision like that. You just have to decide that the information that did not make the cuts, they should be your slicers. Do you understand now? But this is a very, very good dashboard.
That's right.
This is a very good dashboard, except that for this, what do we call it now? For this, let me see, let me zoom it in. For your fonts, your dashboard is sitting on a dark background, and your charts, they are also on a dark background. There is nothing stopping you from using a brighter font. You understand? Please always put the convenience of your client first. A part of putting your convenience of your client first is making your chart readable. The readability is very, very important. Readability is very, 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 very important. Please, let's take note. Anything other than this, I think your work is good. It's commendable. If I am to grade this, I think this is an easy 98 over 100. So well done.
Thank you, sir.
Let me see who is next. Oh, how's your SQL going on? Any problem?
No problem per se. I just need to rewatch some videos and practice. When I got to the subqueries part, that's where I started having some challenges understanding and following through.
I'm
But I was
actually
able to get the mathematical function, other things.
okay. I'm actually expecting that most people will have a little bit of difficulty in subqueries, because even I myself sometimes, subqueries can run you straight, like it can run you mad if you are not careful. If you are not careful, like SQL, I need to make us understand that as a programmer, yeah, most of the time, 30% of the time you are going to be writing the code, but you see the remaining 70%, you are going to be fixing bugs and trying to trace error codes, trying to trace the errors in your code. So whenever you are writing your code and then you are running into frequent error code, don't think you are doing anything wrong. You are not doing anything wrong. As a matter of fact, you are right on track. You are right on track. You are not doing anything wrong at all. So let's do for who is Big Bear? Forgetting who this person is. And then Blessing. Good morning. Let me see Blessing's yeah, Blessing. Hello, Blessing. Can you hear me? Please unmute yourself if you can hear me. Hello, Blessing. Okay, yeah, Big Bear Beats. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I've not seen your project though. What happened?
Yeah, I was one that you gave me grace because of my work got scattered. I messaged you on Wednesday.
When the grace expired yesterday now?
No, you said you gave me Saturday 3 p.m.
This is 11 p.m.
So I check out. Yes, I'm still on it. Like light is even giving me issue, my system and everything. So this is frustrating.
Do you guys know how many people that has lost good opportunities in Nigeria simply because of electricity and the network? Like I've seen somebody legitimately lost I think a 7 million naira remote job. Somebody that I know actually personally, because of unstable electricity and the network. So that is why I said for some people that I talked to, that I had a conversation with this week regarding their systems or their project or stuff like that, you have to always make things work. The dream of every one of us is not only I'm not sure anyone here will want to finish this program and just sit at home or just flex it around that I actually have I know data analytics. The goal is for you to get to like be able to empower yourself. And by empowering yourself, I can assure you that there is nothing in this world that can be compared to earning in foreign currency. And if you are going to be working with organizations, they also have client targets and demands to meet. So the possibility of them listening to excuses is going to be very low. So you have to always find a way to be proactive and make something work out. You understand? So please,
Yes.
I'll be expecting it before the end of today.
Okay.
Yeah, Daniel, good morning. Can you hear me? I think you are in class today. So please
Yes.
talk.
Um,
Please defend yourself.
yes, sir. First, sir, I actually have to apologize because while I started, but my laptop crashed.
Oh,
So even this one, I have to make sure I get a laptop from another person so that I'll be able to meet up with the time and submit. And that's why I submitted like this. But if I can have more time, I can work on it and then resend.
okay, fair enough. Okay, let's see. Okay, what I'm going to do is that I'm giving everybody the grace to redo their project, and then Friday will be 27th. Yeah, till Friday 27th. I'm not talking about you, bless you. I'm not part of them. Today is your own submission date. But for the rest, or for those guys that have corrected their projects and where they need to make corrections, please do that. And you have the grace from now till Friday. If you think, and if you also think you can still improve on whatever it is you did, yeah, please go ahead and do that. Please go ahead and do that. But for your pivot tables, they are all well explained, except for the some of the column titles. So you can also adjust those ones too. Do you
All right,
understand?
sir.
All right. So
Yes, sir.
very good work. Very good.
Sir.
I know that I want to believe that if not for your system, I'm going to get something even much more perfect than this.
Yes, sir, for sure.
So you have let's be fair, you have the grace to like Friday, like round it up. And again,
Thank
I need to emphasize, I need to make an emphasis on our Power BI that we are going to start on Monday. I have put my best in the Power BI program. So please take your time and go through it. And after we are done with the Power BI, couple with your Power BI Capstone project, I want you guys to replicate this particular project. I want you to replicate it on Power BI. Like that means you are going to be carrying out your visualizations and your analysis using Power BI this time around rather than using Microsoft Excel. You are going to be using the same data set, this same data set, you are going to be producing it using Microsoft Power BI. I hope everyone understands. Yeah. So let me see, who else? Okay, yeah, Peter, good morning. Hello, Peter, please unmute yourself.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, boss. Did you submit? I'm not sure I've seen your submission.
No, I didn't submit. I texted you. We spoke. I told you I had challenges, and you gave me the grace till 5th to come up.
Your system, right.
Yes, but I just got it yesterday, so.
Oh wow!
I'll start working on it.
All right.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right. So I think that is all for those that are in class today. That is why I said I had to tell my GM that you guys are going to hand me an additional pay, because for some of the things, some of the projects that we were able to produce for your first attempt, they are really encouraging, and it shows everybody followed up what we did. Hey, yeah, Lovina, good morning. I'm not sure she's in class. Hello, Lovina. That is the person that has stressed me the most this week. This is our project, and yeah. Who can tell me what is wrong with this particular chart? Who can tell me what is wrong with this particular chart? Please, I want everyone to look at this chart and tell me what is wrong with the chart. This first chart here, compared to this pivot table. Is there anything wrong with this chart?
The figures are not in dollars. They are not in
Yes,
currency.
they are talking about sales, so they are supposed to be formatted as currencies. They ought to be formatted as currency. And then the same thing for the revenue, the same thing for the sales. If someone is seeing something like this, I corrected somebody's pie chart the other time. This is what I mean. That whenever you want to use a 3D pie chart, you should at least make it an exploded one. If you look at some of these banks' presentation, let's say they are doing a sales or a PR strategy or a meeting, a PR meeting or auditing or something like that. Pie charts always comes up a lot, and the pie chart that comes up a lot is this particular 3D pie chart right here. But the only difference is that the informations are always well represented. So it's more like a national cake. Everybody should just take their own out of it. So if you are using a 3D pie chart, let it be exploded like this. Let it be exploded like this. I think the only thing, this is a very, very good chart. It's a very, very good chart. The only thing that is just missing here is the proper labeling. The proper labeling of the amount. I can just assume that this is just 429,653 watts. Is it in values? Is it in I don't know, is it in just ordinary decimals or percentage or something like that? When it is supposed to be in currency, supposed to be in sales. Everything else is perfect about this chart except the format of the sales segment, format of the sales segment. And also for the shipping mode, yeah, I think this is also good. Yeah, this is good. And the shipping duration, yeah, this is also good. Very well. Very well done. Yeah, good morning also. Have you submitted your project?
Yes, I have, sir.
Okay, let me check it out. So this is for Lovina, and Lovina is not in class. So let me see. No, so okay, yeah. I haven't replied. I know if I had replied, I would have. I sense another big presentation. Wow. This is what I am talking about right here. Very good. But sometimes in this kind of scenario, if you remember what I said very well, I said if you are working with data or informations that are just around, let's say 3 or 4, then you can use your pie chart. Representing the right information with the right charts is very, very important. The right visual is very important. This is a good idea, but I kind of feel it is not used in the
Suitable for
right,
this.
yeah, it is not suitable for it. Something like a column chart or a bar chart will have sufficed, will have been very, very good. Do you understand? And
Yes, sir.
since you are representing Nigeria very well, you know, and yeah, sum of sales, please. It's just supposed to be just sales, and then while this is sum of sales, I like this idea of the sum of sales the sales percentage too. This is a very, very good idea for you to calculate the sales percentage. Very, very good one.
Yes, sir.
So I think I just learned something. I just learned something. Thank you.
Thank you,
So
sir.
yeah, just leave it as sales instead of sum of sales and leave it as sales percentage. You understand?
Okay, sir.
The idea
Yes,
is good. And then for the case 2, no comment. Except for sum of revenue. Just put it as revenue.
Okay, sir.
No comment. And then this also, this is good too. Yeah, this is the best case scenario of pie chart, using pie chart. The information is just there.
Yes, sir.
So you can see that using pie chart for it is actually ideal. But if the information is going beyond what this is not a pizza slice, and ideally the way visualization understands the kind of language that visualization understands when it comes to sharing a slice of pizza is not
Yes.
as you are going to be sharing one pizza for about 7 people. No, let it stay between 3 to 4 people. By
Yes,
that,
sir.
be able to have something that is equal. When you guys get to Power BI, there is a place that I used pie charts, and I think pie chart or donut chart. And then when you see the way I designed that donut chart, you will understand what they call, like, improvising. We are not graphic designers, we are not product designers, we are data analysts. But at the same time, you should also have an attractive visualization, something that speaks to your audience. Because for most people in the audience, pictures sticks more to the memory than whatever jargons you are going to say there. Right? And if they are going through the report by themselves individually, they can also relate with whatever it is you're trying to talk about. They can now match what they are looking at in the picture with what you told them during your presentation. So please, representing the right information with the right chart is very, very important. And I think you overcompensated this particular column header here. And while this is a very good idea, this is what I meant the other time, that try and reduce your font size. You can see that instead of them overlapping, it doesn't matter if I zoom this in right now. No matter how much I zoom it in, it doesn't fade. The quality of the font still shows. So just reduce the font of this, and then your count of instead of count of ID, just say order ID, quantity, and the sales, and then you are good.
Okay, sir.
And let's look at this. Is actually this is a very, very good initiative. I like it too. Two column charts that are overlapping each other. I thought this thing can only be done in Power BI. I just learned something else again too. Thank you. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
And yeah, this idea is good. Okay, you know what? Let me just give you a break on this one. This is the chart is attractive. It makes sense. It is well explanatory, and then very good use of colors. Yeah. If you have a kind of work like this, there are some things that doesn't even need. For some people are actually going to do something like this and still put a legend. They will still go ahead and put legend beside this thing. What do you need legend for? When you know that your blue is actually showing you that it is talking about New York, while your yellow is talking about San Francisco, while your, I think this is gray or ash color, is talking about your Seattle. Why will you need legend anymore? So knowing what to put on your chart and when to put it is very, very important. It's very, very important. And then your line chart, yeah, just take the corrections that I've given previously to the line charts. And yeah. And please, in case of next time, look at this, your x-axis label.
Yes.
Apart from the fact that it is on diagonal mode, it is not showing It's not showing everything that you're trying to. I don't know what this particular information is trying to represent. I just know about the figures. I don't know what it is trying to represent. I just see stop, easy, easy, easy. What I am trying to talk about is that let your labels, let them be clear, let them be visible.
Yes, sir.
You can reduce this, and it is not compulsory you also make it diagonal. I think it's because you
Okay.
actually make it diagonal. That is why it has cut off the most important part of this chart is the one that you actually cut off, which is the items, the products, the exact product that we are trying to talk about. They are the ones that you actually cut off. So please try and adjust that accordingly. And yeah, I like that. This makes sense. This really makes sense. If I understand this particular chart correctly, correct me. Can you explain this chart yourself? Because the way you categorize your discounts, this is wow. The way you categorize your discounts is that this is top level. Can you make it? Can you explain it so that others can also understand? Explain what this chart is actually trying to talk about.
So this chart, based on the question you gave, you said we should the relationship between discount and sales. So what I did was to break down the discount that is from 0 to 4, from 4 to 6, from 0.2 to 0.4, 0.4 to 0.6, then 0.6 to 0.8. So that's what I did. After breaking it down, then between those, that's okay, starting from zero to 0.2, the amount we got of sales. So that is it. The From 0.2 to 0.4, the amount we got. Then
Thank you.
so
Thank you.
that's from the listing you can see there. So that's what I did. Then use the charts.
This is improvisation, a very good improvisation, because this is how I would have done it myself also. I will categorize, I will group my discounts, and I will set a range to it. This is a range that you just produced here. And
Yes,
with
sir.
those range come with the particular sales that was given in regard, like let's just say you are having an audit meeting, right? You are having an audit meeting, and then you need to make sense of what is going on in the company when it comes to sales. You are the salesperson. Using this kind of grouping is just top notch. It is a lifesaver. It's a lifesaver in the sense that you can conveniently talk about so for those for some of our products that we put at least, let's say 20%, that has about 20% discount on them, we made more sales on them compared to the product where we put where we have from between 60 to 80% of discount. We made less from them. And in this regard, these guys here, they can interpret as a loss, because it means if we hadn't given a discount, we might not have even gotten something up to this extent in terms of these sales. Do you understand what I'm trying to say now? So the idea, the representation, the information it is perfect. It is perfect. Just like how you explained there that I think I think I saw it in your recommendation that the higher the discount, the lower the sales. But the lower the discount, the higher the sales. I'm not an economics student and I'm not an accountant, I'm an engineering student, but I think this does not really bode well for the company. Because if you are trying to set a kind of discount boundary just to get some products sold, I think you need to like reprioritize the attention you give to that particular product. Maybe you produce less of it, or you redefine or you rebrand that particular product to make things better. But for the idea of this chart representation, this is very good. Well done. Yeah, I think this is also good too. But consistency is very, very important. If you have been using a black background from the beginning, please stay consistent. All right, stay consistent.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
dashboard
Okay,
should
sir.
be fine, but a beautiful dashboard should be like on your number 9 item agenda on your list.
Okay, sir.
So please adjust to that. Yes, I like this. This makes sense. The seasonality, it makes sense a lot, and this is what I'm talking about when you have line charts, putting proper data labels into it. You can see this is a straightforward chart. This is a straightforward, like even a novice in that room will understand what is going on here. Oh, so in the first quarter we made 359,681, and then in our fourth quarter we doubled our sales. So yeah, this is a very good representation. Well done. Well done. Thank you very much. I have learned one or two things from your project today. So who
Yes, sir.
else? Which other projects have I not talked about? Okay, yeah, Shalom. I'm not sure you submitted. Did you submit? I am not sure. Good morning, Shalom. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, Shalom, can you hear me? Okay. Seems Shalom can't hear me. So, guys, this is all for now. So if there is any other question that you need, if you have any other question with what we've been doing so far, I mean the SQL. Also, for our SQL capstone project, this is more like a drill, actually. This is more like a drill, and it's a very common project that you can find in almost, not everyone, don't let me say almost everyone, but it's a very popular capstone project for SQL students. And it is one of the best ways that an employer can take you seriously. If me as an employer see a murder mystery SQL practice, if I see it in your portfolio, I will believe that you understand your SQL, you know how to make use of your database. So that is why I have prepared the project. This particular murder mystery project, this is going to be our SQL. This is going to be our SQL capstone project, and I had even made it very, very easy for everyone, because from the original platform, the creators of this particular project, they didn't even you have to work on that particular on their platform. So I have to first of all scrape the data out from their platform, and then I have to convert it to CSV. Then from CSV, I took it to a database. So what you guys are going to be doing with this particular SQL project is that you are going to, I have dropped the data set. The data set is in this zip file. It is in the data set. Just download it, extract it, and import your data to your database, and then follow the questions. We are going to be playing a game, a role of an investigative detective or a detective. So you are going to be using SQL to find out who killed who. Just for you to know that SQL is not only about business or business analytics. Also, you can use your database for so many things. If I can assure you that by the time you are done with this, you are going to feel like an analyst working for the FBI. Because if you believe that analysts working for all those intelligence organizations, if you think they don't work with Excel, they don't work with SQL, they don't work with Visual Tableau, Power BI, Tableau, you are really, really getting it wrong. They make use of every one of these tools, depending on what they want to do. So please, I want you guys to go ahead and download your SQL project. Do attempt it, and then make a screenshot of your code and send it to my mail. I'm going to drop more information about this particular project as time goes on. So I think that is all for now, except otherwise, is there anyone that has any question? By next week, we are going to move into our Power BI, which is going to be the final stage of this course. So please, is there anyone that has any other thing that we need to discuss?
Yes.
Okay,
I want to ask, is this the project we are getting grouped? Because I think I remember you mentioned last month that we're going to be grouped.
What?
Or for like a particular project. So I'm just asking if this SQL project is the one we are getting.
This is SQL project. Yes, this is an SQL project. Modern mystery.
I'm asking if this is the project we are being grouped.
I can't hear you. Sam, can you speak up, please?
I'm asking, you mentioned that we were going to be grouped. So I'm asking if this is the project we are getting grouped at.
Yes. This is it. And I still have more. If you want individually, you can reach out to me. I still have about 3 to 4 SQL projects that you can take on and add to your portfolio. So if you are interested in taking up more SQL projects, please feel free to reach out. I got you.
All right, sir. Thank you.
So anyone else with any other question before we end the session? Okay, so thank you very much, guys. I am going to. Okay, we are starting. Like I said, we are starting our Power BI on Monday. Please install your Power BI from your Microsoft Store. Install your Power BI from your Microsoft Store. Again, please install your Power BI from your Microsoft Store. It is much more easier for you to do that and also to be able to upgrade it whenever there are latest release. Power BI is being updated every month. So please install from your computers or Windows Store to make it easy and for you to get the full features. Please, I am begging you people now, so that anybody, I am not going to have problem with people having issues with the installation. It is a straightforward something that can be done on your Windows Store. So if there is no other question again, I'm going to see you guys next. If there's going to be a class next week, I'm going to drop the information on the group, maybe during the week. Anything apart from that, for those that have not completed their project, please take your time out and complete the project. We are going to start uploading our certificates, and I'm going to be grading the certificate based on your project, this first project that you are submitting. So please, we are going to start the upload of the certificate by, let's say, in the next 2 weeks or so. So please, complete your project and submit. Complete your project and submit. And if you feel like you can still improve on the ones you submit, please go ahead and do that and submit again. So thank you guys very much and have a very wonderful weekend.